So I look at it as, a plus. Like I got time to actually be able to really have a great understanding. And whenever, it's time for me to play, then it's time for me to play. But I'm not looking too far in the future about all that. I'm looking about every day in practice. Because I had some misses out there today that, we got to go in there and correct about Reeves getting in and out drops a little bit faster from under center. So that's the main thing. I'm focused on the small things, and over time, the big things will happen.
What happens when Joe Burrow watches Shedeur Sanders dropping dimes like he's already paying rent in the NFL? Spoiler alert. Jaws dropped, tweets flew, and somewhere a defensive coordinator started sweating. This isn't just another rookie flex reel. This is Shedeur rewriting the playbook mid-spin move. So what did Burrow think? Shock, respect, or a quiet little, oh? Buckle up, because this reaction might just break the internet faster than a Burrow bomb on 3rd and long.
Shedeur Sanders is not blameless here. Primetime Deion Sanders is not blameless here. I'm going to say what I have to say, knowing that both of them have their hands at least a little bit dirty in all of this. But if you're the National Football League, clearly it's not about talent anymore. It's about something else. And I'm going to tell you, I spent a large amount of the last 24 hours thinking about nothing more than I was thinking about collusion.
If you're vibing with this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps more than you think. Now picture Joe Burrow studying tape with that tight-lipped QB smirk, the one that says, okay, there's a new gunslinger in town, and Shedeur, he's not here to ask permission. The vets can feel it. That creeping unease when someone pulls up with a brand new Lambo next to your perfectly good BMW and revs it just to remind you it's faster. No words needed, just pure, I'm him, energy radiating across the field.
In a 7-on-7 drill, and you're talking about his celebration. Doesn't that strike you as odd?
I'm not the Athletic is.
We are overhyping a kid who is on the 4th string of a 3-win team. We're overhyping him. And it's like, we're not going to give him a chance. He's going to get out there and throw one incompletion. And everyone, because when we build a guy up, we're just doing it to tear him down.
Shedeur isn't tiptoeing into the NFL like it's a library. Nah, he's kicking down the doors like he owns the stadium lease, the rookie label. He's wearing it like a fashion accessory. The man walked into Cleveland acting like it's his backyard cookout. While others are tightening helmet straps and studying playbooks like they're decoding rocket science, Shedeur's nodding like, yeah, I got this. Actually, I am this.
What are your thoughts on Shedeur?
I mean, he has a ton of weaknesses, like throwing it deep on the run, throwing it on the run. His footwork isn't that great. He's scared to throw incompletions, and he just runs out of bounds whenever no one's open.
Yeah, that's one of the things that a lot of folks have talked about with him is that he tries to get his stats looking good because he doesn't like to throw the ball out of bounds. He'll take a sack or he'll run out of bounds instead of.
And don't mistake it for arrogance. This is precision-engineered confidence. The kind of high-performance delusion every great has before the world finally catches up. That belief makes defensive captains double-check the scouting report like, wait, he's a rookie? Or a time traveler from 2030?
Hey, that sounds right.
Judging by the ESPN.
I mean, I'm dialed into ESPN Cleveland, so I'm watching this. I don't know what the hell those DBs
16
are doing.
of 18.
Yeah, I think I only saw one interception from all the quarterbacks. So I don't know what Denzel Ward and the boys are doing over there. But
be careful. Be careful.
I'm reading tea leaves. I'm watching.
What are you talking about, Shregs? 16 of 18.
Jackson Dart
touchdowns.
Threw 3 touchdowns today. Like, be careful.
Yeah, never gonna happen.
Holy shit, really?
Not throwing them.
Put it on the bottom line. Yeah, it is a lot better than not throwing. Good call, AJ.
I get it.
Jameis threw 10.
I've never, and I respect the hell out of all the beat reporters, but I don't remember us ever charting June minicamp.
Be a pro.
You know things are getting real when Burrow, Mahomes, and even Lamar start zipping passes a little harder in practice. Nobody wants to be the vet who gets posterized by a rookie whose highlight reel looks like someone turned on cheat codes. Shedeur's confidence isn't just grabbing attention, it's shaking wallets. There's a quiet fear in locker rooms now. A new alpha might be circling the yard. Cleveland's defense? Bless their hearts, they're about to find out. These are grown men, professional hitters, and yet they're about to get tested by a kid who already believes he's top 5, and just forgot to file the paperwork. That belief, that fearless delusion, wins games and wins hearts. Because when you roll into a gritty city like Cleveland and treat it like another scrimmage, you better have the game to back it. Spoiler, Shedeur does. The funniest part? The vets are pretending not to care. Nah, I don't watch college tape. But somehow their phones are filled with Shedeur highlight clips. Quarterback rooms are starting to feel less like film study and more like group therapy. Everyone quietly processing how this kid is breaking the confidence hierarchy before the season even starts.
Which can be a weakness and something you have to look at in the NFL. I think there's been a lot of hype around him, and I think that when you look at it, will he live up to the hype? And is the hype because he's a great quarterback, or is the hype, Miles, about him being
Deion's son?
Deion's son.
In his DNA. You don't learn that. You're raised in it. Marinated in primetime pressure until crunch time feels like cardio. Now, every QB1 in the league is catching flashbacks to when they were the new thing. But Shedeur's not here to join the club. He's here to own the building and hand out new memberships. Cleveland fans, buckle up. This debut isn't a test drive. It's a full-throttle takeover. Shedeur's not easing in. He's acting like the NFL forgot to draft him 5 years ago, and he's been waiting to settle the score ever since. Joe, Justin, Josh, none of them can look away now. The kid has arrived.
That's that question about Sanders. I just think he's crazy overhyped. Like, all my boys agree. Sanders is crazy overhyped. Like, don't get me wrong, Sanders, if you watch this, it's all love. I'm just going based off how I feel. I think Sam Levitt's, I do got that bias because of ASU, but I think he's a way better quarterback than Sanders. I would have loved if we passed up on a quarterback this year, focus up, building the offensive line. I mean, Evan Neal moving to tackle, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not a big Evan Neal guy, but...
That's the thing about this new generation of quarterbacks. They're not walking in wide-eyed and grateful. They're skipping rookie orientation and heading straight to the film room with a game plan. Shedeur isn't asking for permission to lead. He's assuming the role and daring anyone to challenge him. He's not trying to fit the system. He's looking at it like a fixer-upper. And now, the whispers have started. Coaches won't say it out loud, but it's there. What if he's actually that guy? What if all that bravado isn't just flash, but fuel? What if the league just handed the keys to someone already programmed to dominate? And it's not just the highlight throws, though, let's be honest, those are insane. It's the pocket calm, the laser eyes, the way he reads pressure like he's plugged into the blitz. He's not reacting, he's dictating. And that's what's got the vets twitching. Because when Joe Burrow sees someone younger doing what he did, but louder, faster, and with 10 times the swagger, it forces a recalibration. The NFL loves confidence, until it starts shaking the hierarchy. And Shedeur, he's not shaking it, he's bulldozing it, camera rolling the whole time.
The truth is, the nigga not like that. All that boasting and braving about how good he is, all the people in my comments, oh my God, he carried Colorado. To what? Exactly. Nothing. The nigga was out there just chucking it to Travis. Here you go, Trav. And that nigga got drafted fairly soon. Cam Ward let that nigga know, you're not like that. And y'all thought it was friendly banter. Oh, it was the truth. Cam knew the truth. And when he goes to the next level, and he's first year Geno Smith, y'all will see why teams passed on him. It's racist. They don't like confidence. Baker Mayfield was confident.
Every player should believe they're the best. But Shedeur walks like it's not belief, it's faith. Plot twist, they're facing the future. The atmosphere's changing. Not just tension, but pride, bruised egos, and the thick scent of ambition under designer compression sleeves. Because while Shedeur's out here throwing lasers and stealing scenes like a movie star, the whispers are bubbling into locker room chirps. Not because he's disrespectful, but because he's operating on a different frequency. He's not ignoring the pecking order. He's replacing it.
I think of Shedeur Sanders. I think Shedeur's a solid quarterback. He had a solid college career. But I think he's just overhyped because people expect him to be something he's not. And when those things don't work out, people lose their minds because they have this expectation that isn't a reality. I do think he should have been drafted in the first 3 rounds of last year's draft. He ended up slipping to the 5th round, which for whatever reason he slipped to the 5th round, he's a 5th round quarterback, is what it is. People making it be out to be collusion and they're just jealous of him and all this other stuff. He had a good college career. Not a great, not an amazing, not an outstanding career. He had a good career.
Their insecurity. Deep down, they know it. They've seen this movie before, and this time they're not the lead. They're extras, pretending to look unbothered while the camera zooms straight in on the future. Shedeur's not just competing. He's erasing the curve. He's not disrespecting the veterans. He's just done, pretending they're untouchable.
Do you think Shedeur Sanders is an NFL starter when he leaves college football? Mike, I see several red flags, with him starting with body language and attitude. Really? I don't know, that might be a stretch, Mike, with the body language and attitude vibes. I think the thing that would make me the most nervous is just him holding on to the ball. You see him go to a situation potentially like what the Bears are doing offensively, what a guy holding on to the ball looks like in the league. Sometimes that is as much up.
Some of these guys got comfortable, living off old Pro Bowl nods and highlight reels from 2019. Then, this kid walks in with his chain swinging and a 1,000-yard stare like he already knows how the story ends. Spoiler alert, he is the plot twist. The vets keep saying, he's gotta earn it, but none of them can define what it even is. All Shedeur's done is grind, deliver, and walk like he belongs. And somehow, that's the threat. This isn't a frat house. There's no hazing clause in the CBA. You don't earn respect by waiting in line. You take it on the field. And Shedeur is doing exactly that. While others talk, he's in the film room, sipping protein shakes mixed with generational trauma and ambition. And the irony. The louder they question his attitude, the more it exposes their fear. They don't want respect, they want worship. They want the NFL to stay a country club with rookie handbooks and secret handshakes. But Shedeur's not playing that game. He's rewriting the script, one throw at a time, because real competitors don't fear the challenge, they feed off it. It's the ones clinging to relevance who suddenly think confidence is a crime. And deep down, they all know the league's tectonic plates are shifting. And Shedeur Sanders is the fault line.
I am concerned that this is a young man who maybe doesn't understand what the market value is for him right now. I think one of the overwhelming storylines coming out of this combine is that not only is he not all that close to Cam Ward in terms of that quarterback one.
You can almost hear the whispers between drills. He's got talent, but he needs to be humbled. Translation: I hope someone hits him hard enough to calm my anxiety. He hasn't proven anything yet. Translation: I'm terrified he already has. The NFL's always been loud, brash, and built on ego. But the second a rookie shows real self-belief, they act like it's rebellion. Shedeur isn't here to tuck egos in at night. He's here to launch footballs through space-time and remind the league that talent plus confidence equals chaos you can't control. Let them whisper. Let them vent in group chats. While they're dissecting his attitude, Shedeur's dissecting film. While they're searching for humility, he's searching for weak spots. While they're protecting their brand, he's redefining the new standard.
Look, I want the kid to succeed. I feel bad for the kid. But, like, at the same time, man, it's not because, like, he's not that guy. He's not that talented in terms of, like, first-round talent. His dad, you're going to hear about it.
And here's the irony. 10 years from now, these same vets will be on podcasts saying, "We knew Shedeur was special from day one." Convenient amnesia. Suddenly, the confidence they once hated will be rebranded as aura. They'll talk about his leadership, his poise, how he demanded respect through performance. But by then, it won't matter. Shedeur won't be waiting for validation. He'll be dragging it behind him like a cape. The league's not watching the future unfold. The league's playing catch-up to it.